Hi, this is Glenn Kuzer from PoliceDTS. I'm going to be demonstrating a new function to this system called Policies and Compliance. Okay, I'm going to be logging in as an administrator, but I'm also going to be showing some officer functions as well. As I log in, all users will be able to see the Policies and Procedures search engine tool here in the system. By clicking that, we get to a search engine where we can type in keywords. Keywords are words that an administrator will associate with each policy they upload. And I'm going to walk through that process for you right now. So as an administrator, I'm going to upload a new policy. I choose a file that's on my computer. You want this file to be a PDF document. I'm just picking a document that I have on file here pertaining to some PoliceDTS informational document. I select it. I upload it. It's done. I click Save. This brings me back to the search engine. As the administrator now, I'm going to find my document. Now I can type in a word that was part of the document name that I uploaded to find it, or I can simply just put my mouse in the text box and leave it blank and hit Enter. It'll bring back everything I have on file. Here is the new document that I just uploaded this morning. Okay. Now, I'm probably going to want to change this name to something that pertains to the policy. So I have this column here called Tools, and that's only an administrative function. A normal officer would not see that column and be able to access it. But I'm going to click Edit. I'm going to change the policy name. I'm going to call it Detail Functions. Keywords that I associate with it will be details and tracking. And then I click Update. Now that file has been already updated. I can save and close, and I'm right back, and you'll see the detail functions name and the keywords behind the scenes to search it. If I wanted to do a search, if I typed in the word tracking, that was one of my keywords, it brings back my policy that I just uploaded. Now, if I made a mistake, I want to get rid of the policy, I click Edit. I would hit Delete and delete the policy. Now, if you already have officers that have come in, found the policy, and acknowledged that they have read it, and you have signatures on file for this policy, the delete function will no longer be available because that policy has been associated with their acknowledgments. So it's a good safety mechanism for the officers as well. But nevertheless, we're going to test that out. So if you tell your officers to go and view the policy and tell them the keyword is detail or tracking, and they put in tracking, they find the policy just like we did. They click View Policy, and it embeds the actual PDF document into the system's page here. Now again, I'm using Google Chrome, and Google Chrome is the best browser to use because of all of that advanced functionality. But if you were using a version of Internet Explorer that does not allow embedding of PDFs, very simply it explains it right here that if their browser doesn't support PDF embedding, they can simply click here and it would open a new window going directly to the PDF policy that they can save or view and read right from there. Okay. It also explains that when they're done reading it, they need to scroll to the bottom of the page. When they scroll to the bottom, they're acknowledging that they have read and understand this policy, detail functions. Okay. Very simply with their mouse, they can make their signature, and there is my signature. If I don't like my signature, I can click Reset and try it again. Okay. That's even worse, but I'm going to stick with that one. I say I have read and understand this policy, and I'm ready to submit my acknowledgement. The police officer will get a copy of their signed acknowledgement to their email, along with a copy of the policy. And right here explains it that it's been received. Click OK, and the officer is now returned back to the main policy search engine. The officer checks the email, notices there is an email from PoliceDTS policy and compliance, some information on their signature, timestamp, the policy that is attached, and the signature is attached. And also in the system, as an administrator, if I want to come back and view at any point in time any of my policies and any of my employees and police officers that have viewed and acknowledged the policies, I can simply come in, same thing, using keywords to get to the policy. And again, on my tools column, that's only accessible by super admins, I have a compliant list link. Next to each policy would be a compliance list link. I click it. It shows me which officer had reviewed it and acknowledged it, and also allows me to bring up the signature file for that officer, which will be on file and time and date stamped for eternity. Okay, again, this is Glenn Kuza from PoliceDTS. I hope that your department finds this function useful as much as the rest of our system. Thank you very much.